Okay, we are live on the Hordecast live. We got Stray in the house. The neck
What
piss
up?
is
What
over
up?
here. The kill is down there, and the harvester will be on tonight to do his giveaway for the Zombags from Legion Artwork. So, neck pissa, greet our guest and go ahead and ask him a question. But I'll start off the thing by saying thanks for being on, sir. And let's face it. I mean, how did you get? Did you start off in Sky Swamp Orange, or did you have a solo career prior to that went on as you did?
Um, so basically, I used to be in a rap group back in the day, like when I was a teenager and stuff, and that kind of fizzled out, and I started doing solo stuff, and I did that for about probably like a year or two, and then I was already friends with the guitar player from Sky Swamp, Ronnie, and stuff. Like we went to high school and shit together, and we were just kind of shooting the shit one day, and we're like, "Yo, let's make a band," and kind of just been going that way ever since. And now I'm just kind of doing some solo stuff, in between Sky Swamp shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that
hmm
solo album was fire.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I don't have any musical questions because that's not how I roll, but
Fuck music, man. Fuck it.
what are your favorite pizza toppings?
Oh shit. Depending on the day. I mean, shit. I'm a classic man, dude. I like pepperoni. You know what I'm saying? But I like to add like hot sauce and shit on
Yeah.
that. Like everything that'll just give me like major heartburn in the evening and make me regret it. I tend to like it.
Yeah. You
Uh,
fuck with those buffalo chicken pizzas?
of course, man. Of course. Hell yeah. And
Was that a
honestly,
question?
I've been known to fuck up a Hawaiian pizza too, man.
Oh fuck
I
yeah.
fuck I fuck with pineapple on pizza. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
let the one time guys hear you say that.
Yo, I dare them to fucking try me. Let's fucking go. Just pick your fucking pineapples off and give them to me. Simple. World hunger solved.
That's awesome, dude. Awesome. Um. So yeah, man. Sky Swamp. You guys premiered at Camp Zool One, right? Like
uh,
it premiered, but you guys were one of the bands that opened up the second stage on Camp Zool One, right?
yeah, yeah. Are you saying like like our first show as a band?
No, not as a band, but like you guys were one of the
Oh,
first bands to play at Camp Zool too.
yeah,
As
yeah,
first,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we played the first and the second one, and yeah, the first one we were supposed to be on the second stage, and then we were on our way there, and I don't know, we were driving through the night and shit, and we got like a message from one of the dudes that was working for Zool at the time, and he was just like, "Hey, bro, like you're bumped up to main stage right now," and we were like, "Oh fuck yeah, like that's gonna be dope." And I think people were like, "Oh shit, look at them, they're fucking killing it." But I think they just put us inside because of like inclement weather, and we're a band, so it's like they didn't want our equipment getting fucked up and shit. But yeah, man, we trudged it out in that first fucking camp with everybody. That shit was cold
Yeah.
as fuck, but it was fun as fuck. Loved it.
yeah, it was one of my
I kind of
favorites.
preferred it. I kind of preferred it over the second one, to be honest, a little bit. Like I'm a bigger dude, man. I like the colder weather. Like,
I mean, if you could put up with getting wet, because that was one of the things about it is that it did start to rain, and I guess Ohio got its first snow of the year while we're
yeah,
in camp, and then it was like, but everybody got along so well, and it had a lot
It's
to do with the
fine.
fact that nobody had seen anybody in a long time. Like I remember the first event that went down that wasn't a live streaming event because of the pandemic was we all went to Astro, and there was a show at the Blind Pig, and then there was yeah, it was like Fright Fest in camp. So
Yeah, man.
everybody was so eager to fucking hang out with one another, and it was just a perfect storm of things, you know. They couldn't have
Yeah.
planned a better time to put it together. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, like there was some, you know, not to say there isn't magic to camp, because I think what camp's like been growing into is amazing. And if you ain't going to Camp Zool 4 this summer, you're just a fucking idiot. But fucking Camp 1, dude, it
Fucking
was
up.
just like I felt like everybody, you know, including all the LLE dudes and shit, it's like everybody was on their toes because it was like the first one, like nobody knows how this thing is like gonna go, like, and I think they pulled it off, and it was an amazing time, man. And the ones that were there and like, you know, kind of withered the elements and, you know, lasted through it, they know it was a fucking dope ass time. It was special.
There was, unless you had a hotel room, there was no camping out at the first camp. It was all
Car
you were-
camping.
you're fucking- you
No,
were-
what? But wasn't there? There was a dude out there camping the whole time, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Like one
Oh.
solo dude.
I watched his shit break in half and almost spear through his fucking leg.
Oh, oh no, man. I was like, yo, that dude, he deserves fucking camp tickets forever.
I mean, even the hooligans, like they were like there, and I remember they just had all their cars parked next to each other. They put a tarp up the hill, but they were just like all hanging out by their car, like the back sides of their cars, like they all had them parked around each other. And then
Breathing in them emissions.
yeah,
Man,
and then the
they
second,
might have appeared that way, but don't let them fool you, because we were raging with them at the hotel afterwards. Those my dudes.
said that about them last episode, that the hooligans, fans and the hooligans they're just great dudes to fucking chill with. You ever get a chance to walk by their campsite and say hi to them dudes? Them guys are
They're-
awesome, and they
They're the
always
fucking best, man. They're so fucking talented. They're like some of the best dudes I know. Like I would stab people for them. Like
Ooh,
I'm fully repented to the 26. Those are my
Fuck yeah.
dogs.
That's like the only charm I don't have yet is 26 charm. I gotta get one. So the harvester was supposed to be here. He's got questions. He will be here pretty soon. You and Novels working together at Camp Zool 4?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. That's
Like
I'll-
pretty much you can always bank, like whether it says Stray or Strayed Novels or whatever the fuck, that motherfucker's attached to my hip. So he's wherever you see me, you're gonna see him always.
all right, I got
Fun
one
fact,
for you.
in the time of like the whole timeline of Sky Swamp, we've had some lineup changes and whatnot. And me and Novels are the only two members that have played every single show that we were booked for.
We did have him on the last season, I think a season ago, and he was on talking about Sky Swamp. So we did have
yeah.
a chance to speak with him. Very interesting guy. He's a goofy cat.
Yeah, dude. He's a fucking he's a gem. You gotta
Yeah.
protect him.
So what you got, Neck Pissa?
What would be your dream exotic pet?
Dream exotic pet. That's a good one. Fuck. I don't know. It's like I don't want to own it, but I think it'd be pretty fucking rad to have an elephant.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
tiger.
Like I don't want to ride the elephant. No, nothing like that. I just want to like kick it with an elephant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like rip a bong with an elephant or something. Throw it in the trunk. You know.
I want to do cocaine with a tiger.
I'd hate to
That's
see his
nah,
dick.
man. That's you do that too many times with the lights off, Tiger King pops up. He's like
Oh,
the new
yeah?
Candy Man.
Damn.
God, watch out. Watch
I
out.
never thought there'd be a reason to be scared of doing cocaine.
You got it. It's Joe Exotic.
Yeah, right. I'm from Oklahoma, dude. That's extra scary. Like originally, Like when all that shit happened, like I was there. I got to watch that on the like local news.
That's that local folklore, baby.
So the Super Show's coming up.
Yes, sir. This weekend.
Yes.
Are
you
y'all
guys
gonna be there?
Tearing it up in a bowling alley, I understand.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be fucking awesome. I will be there, and I'll be sure to try and run into all y'all so I can get a picture with everybody. It'll be a fun fucking show. I'm looking
Oh,
forward.
yeah, man.
This might be my only opportunity to go out for a little bit because I got a wedding to pay for, we got a wedding to pay for, me and her. So if I don't make it to camp, that's the reason why. But we are making it to Super Show. So anybody wants to come up and say hi to old Bootleg, I'll be in the house. And Scoochalucha will be there too.
I'm gonna avoid you all night.
In the house. What's up, Baroness? So you've been doing rapping since you were in a group and then you went solo and then Sky Swamp kind of evolved because did you always have metal roots? Like, what are your influences? I guess, ask.
Well, so pretty much, I kind of in my house, like there was a lot of different music kind of playing, like growing up, and I like the earliest shit I could think of was like Santana and like Michael Jackson or some shit. You know what I mean? But I got into like hip hop at a young age. I think it started really with I don't remember what came first, but I either had like a DMX CD or an Eminem CD, right? When I was in like fourth grade or some shit, and I thought it was the illest shit. I'm just like, yo, both these dudes are just yelling all the fucking time and they're saying crazy shit. I'm just like, what is this? Like, and but from there, that was around the same time that I got into like bands like Linkin Park and shit because I liked the hip hop elements of like that and shit.
And they were yelling too.
Yeah, man. If you yell, you've got my attention. But fucking, that was kind of like Linkin Park was like my gateway drug into like heavier music and shit. Like getting into like Slipknot from there and like Korn and kind of going deeper into the metal stuff. But then I got into like the Juggalo world and shit. And I came in, finding out about ICP and Twisted and all that kind of shit. And I was fucking blown away. I was like, whoa, what's up? Because I was always into like creepy shit as a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it was. Like, I like scary shit. Yeah, definitely did. But like, I don't know. Like, I had like a lot of homies when I was young that were like scared of clowns and shit, and I was like the motherfucker that was like wanting to just like be a clown. You know what I mean? So it's like when I fucking found ICP, it was like, oh shit, and that spiraled into the rest of like the Psychopathic Records stuff, and then I got into like, early Strange Music and Sub Noise and, like that kind of golden era of like underground shit. But
yeah, because
then
kids
I like,
don't realize nowadays that you only had slim pickings back in the day. There was only like, what, 4 or 5 camps in like the horrorcore genre even going on, counting the like, Saginaw scene too as well in that. It's like
man.
very underground, not too many known. Like basically what he said. You had fucking Psychopathic, you had Tech Nine's label, you had what Eminem was doing, if you want to count that as horrorcore after he made it big. And then you had fucking the KMK camp over there. So yeah, we didn't
like,
have much to choose from.
Because that was slim pickings, that kind of forced me to like dig into like the Wicked Underground more. So it was like once I hit high school, I started diving in. Like my homie gave me a burnt CD, and he was like, "Yo, you gotta check this shit out."
CD.
And it had like fucking like Low Key and Mad Max and shit on there. So from that, it's like I got super into like the Mission Effect stuff. And so like those dudes were like a huge kind of influence on my style. But I got like nowadays, dude, I got so many like musical influences, and like depending on what day it is, like I got stuff like in the metal world because like really I'm primarily a hip hop head, but when I clicked up with Novels and shit, like I met him, he and our drummer Hunter were like super fucking metal heads. All right. So it's like they were kind of showing me a lot of bands and stuff. They're like, dude, you got to check this out. And I was like, whoa, this is fucking gnarly. You know what I mean? And in return, I'm like showing him underground hip hop and getting him into that shit. And so it was like, I don't know. Nowadays, man, it's like I take a little bit of influence from like each one of those kind of eras, and obviously just like um I don't know, just like what I'm feeling. Like what I do, I don't consider myself like a horrorcore artist. Like I don't talk about like killing people and like I'll murder your ass on the mic. Like that's one thing. But like fucking I'm not talking about like hacking people up really and shit. It's like I try to do the more like psychological kind of stuff and more like emotion driven kind of
Fuck
shit.
Yeah, be an
But
artist. Just be an
yeah.
artist.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess.
Create without confines.
Yeah, man. I mean, I just like to kind of just write what I feel, and like Cloudy Alibi came out of a super fucking just awful period of my life, and it's like the same with like the last Sky Swamp album, Odium. It's just like they're just chapters, you know what I mean? And it's like I'm not trying to exaggerate shit to sound cool or anything. It's just I don't know, like I got a lot of ADD and shit, so it's like I constantly got like that inner monologue fucking rolling, and I'm overthinking everything. So it's like I gotta just write something down just so my head doesn't implode. You know what I mean? But
I feel it.
but it's like some days it's like different things drive it. It's like I could be having a bad day, and I'm just like, yo, I just want to like pour my heart out into a record and just like get it off my chest. And some days I'm like, yo, I just want to go rap my ass off just for the fun
I
of
just want
it.
to go flex and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Just having fun.
Speaking of fun, before we get too far ahead of ourselves and we run out of time here, we need to get to the brass tacks here, sir. As you see, we all are like in tune with each other. We all do that lucha thing. We all fucking love and celebrate the Fun Time guys on this fucking podcast. They are the ones that gave us a little bit of go to go ahead and do this shit. How was it? I mean, I want to know, like, how did they get a hold of you? Was there a lot of people are saying that you are they replaced Dubs with you, and in a way, I can say, in my opinion, what a warming welcome, because Dubs is so fucking influential and a big thing in the Fun Time Guys' music that people are welcoming you with open arms, sir. That's got to feel great. But how did you get the gig?
So basically, one day, Whip slid into my DMs, right?
Oh.
And I thought it was weird. I ignored it. And then next thing you know, there was like this big colorful van like sitting outside my apartment. And I was just kind of like, what is this? And it was following me for days. And the next thing you know, I got a bag over my head. I'm thrown into this van, and I wake up in fucking Legs' basement, and they're just like, "You're ours now." And that's pretty much
That
it,
sounds
man.
about right.
I'm still down
They did that
there,
to me at
trapped.
Camp Warren.
I'm chained to a pipe right now. They just they feed me and tell me to sing. That's it. Nah, but
Keep
for
up
real, like
appearances on social media.
That would
for
make
real
sense.
though,
I don't want to do it no more.
but for for real though, they I knew who those dudes were. Like I was following them already and shit. Like I always knew obviously Legs' art and stuff I was a huge fan of, like, and Whip, I had known of Whip, but never really fucking talked with him and shit. But like, because I was kind of in tune with like the Mission Infect stuff, and like when he was working with Low Key and stuff a lot, like, so I was familiar with him and stuff. But we just kind of started chopping it up one day. Like, he was telling me that he fucked with my shit, and I was digging their stuff too. This was probably around the time of, it was either right after or right before Don't Hug Me dropped, I think, is when he first hit me up. And
He likes metal, doesn't he? I mean, he does jump in the pit for fans and the hooligans, so I figured Whipstick's a metal guy a little bit.
oh, yo, y'all ain't heard shit yet. That's all I'm gonna say. So, but fucking, yeah, I don't know. I just we honestly, we built a friendship first, just like kicking it with those dudes. Like, I think the first time we met them in person was Camp One and stuff, and like they were just like cool as fuck to us. They're like helping us carry our gear to the van and all that kind of shit. Like, just stand up dudes, and just kind of kept in contact, and just kind of built that friendship like naturally, like without asking anything of each other or anything. And then I think he had brought up the idea of the pop punk song and shit, and we banged that out, and we sat on that song for a while, actually. Like, that's been done for like a hot minute.
Because I heard about you guys recording that thing like back in fuck, what was it, like before the first night of the Zooligans, correct? You guys shot the video.
We shot the video last February.
Okay,
And
so
shit.
with after night of the Zooligans. But
Yeah,
I heard rumors about you guys doing that song and putting a video together. I think it was before Night of the Zooligans.
Yeah,
And I just heard it through the grapevine.
we had the song done for a while before the video was done and shit, if I remember correctly. So like, we sat on it for a while, and there wasn't really any talks of my involvement going any further than that. It was just kind of like, yo, let's make a fucking track together and shit, and just put out a banger. And then I think after that he sent me they were working on I Don't Know Might Cry Later, and Whip just asked me if I could fuck with that hook. I guess they were having trouble kind of coming up with something that, like, they had already had their verses, I'm pretty sure, or at least Whip did, when I first heard it. And their verses, man, were so killer on that track. And it was like the first time really hearing them like get super deep like that. And it's like, that's my whole shit. It's like, I like the reality stuff, and it was like a cool darker track than like you would normally hear from them. And I instantly just like started fucking with it, and wrote that hook. I recorded that shit in a bathroom because it was the only place that wasn't noisy where I was at the time. Shit. But fucking
Hey, you can get some good acoustics in a bathroom.
Yo, for
That
real.
reverb, nothing can touch that reverb.
Yeah, man. But fucking, we after that, like, yeah, we sat on those songs. They flew up my way last February. And man, that's a whole story in itself, that whole fucking week. Like, we were just basically trapped in a dungeon together for a week. And it was miserable, and it was fantastic all at the same time. But it brought us all like a little closer and shit, and I think we got more comfortable with each other, like, so we were able to kind of move forward with like them feeling comfortable and like approaching me like, hey, would you want to do some harmonies on like some other stuff on the album? I think I think the first one might have been Thirst Trap or something off the new album, or Charity Case, one of those. And oh, you know what I'm forgetting about is did you guys subscribe to his OnlyFans?
No.
I know somebody who did,
Were
and
y'all scared? Were you scared too?
my lady friend, Teresa did, and I checked it out with her. I made sure she didn't see any naked whipstick first, though.
So did y'all hear the song? Like if you sub to his OnlyFans, you got a song, like a little mystery song.
And you were featured on that song?
Yes, sir. And it was about his OnlyFans. It's called OnlyFans. And that was kind of like the first time of me kind of going in that little more like pop sounding realm that they make music in. Because my shit, I feel like is a lot like darker and depressing sounding than theirs and stuff, which I like the dichotomy of that a little bit. But
Yeah, their camaraderie and the way they goof around is it's an acquired taste, and you got to be
yo,
able
and
to
they're
like.
really like that. That's not a gimmick.
Yeah, right. That's the thing. You have to be able to put up with a lot of shit to be around them. But I've been
Hell
in
yeah.
all serious conversations with like Whipstick and Legs, and that last track, when it comes on, it reminds me a lot of the last track on the Malenko CD when it first kicks in because of the speaking, before it
Mm.
starts. But the last track, it reminds you of what when you talk to them and they're just sitting there being real, even with their masks off, and you're just like, man, you guys are really great. You guys fucking are just fucking amazing. You guys are doing like the best thing for the underground right now. You're doing the right amount of like funny and serious and all this stuff. And they're always like, yeah, we're doing the best we can, And they always feel like they ain't doing a great enough job for them to feel. And that's exactly what that last song seems to be about. Is them being like, as much as we try to entertain you guys, there's still, we still haven't filled the hole in our hearts yet. But I hope that God they find it because those guys are filling the holes of all the Zooligans' hearts.
Well, dude, it's like I when they started showing me like I understand, like I was a fan of theirs like really before we started working. Like the whole time like we were building our friendship and shit, like I was legitimately like just enjoying their music from like an outside perspective, just kind of like, yo, those dudes, they make killer shit. Like I loved the juxtaposition of like the super happy sounding music and the really depressing lyrics and stuff, It's like I thought it was such a great like idea, and like it's like fucked up Disney music and I fucking love it. But they, when they started showing me some of the other tracks that they were working on for this album, I'm like, yo, these dudes are just like they were already good, but I was like, man, they're like just on a different level lyrically on this project. Like, yeah, they can do the stuff where they like make you laugh and then now they can make you cry, but it's like, yo, they can also really fucking rap too. Like my dudes got bars, they got like technicality about it, like they can do cool technical flows and shit. They can do harmonies, all this like kind of different stuff, and it's like they're very versatile, and it's like you got to see more of that on this project, and that's what made me like super interested, like to kind of help out. And before I forget, I just want to add this in. Huge like shout out and much love to Dubs. I think Dubs is a fucking incredible songwriter, incredible vocalist, and like I I don't look at myself as like a Dubs replacement or anything like that. I'm just like the next door neighbor coming over for some sugar. You know what I mean? Like that's it. Like Dubs is fucking incredible, man. And me and him have even talked about like doing some stuff. If that if it happens in the future, but we've both expressed like interest, in working together at some point. Like real cool fucking dude.
You guys should do a
Extremely talented.
jingle. I hear he does fire ass jingles.
Yeah, that would be ill. I'm just trying to go get a job doing it, dude. I'll go write some jingles and shit. Fuck.
It's just nice to know that if the Fun Time guys try to reach out to Dubs and he's still on a hiatus of some sorts, they have that next door neighbor to come by and ask for that cup of sugar. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. Anything those guys need, they got it. And if I'm not needed at times,
Bigger.
it's all good. It's all good.
That's how I look at it.
Those are my guys, man.
There's the Fun Time guys, and then there's the Fun Time gang, and that's got like McNasty, Dubs, fucking Mad Max, everybody that's fucking like enrolled deep and done some tracks with them. They're in that fucking list. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So thanks for stopping by with us, dude. Neck Pissy got one more question.
Do you have any fears or phobias?
Yeah. But I'm not telling you.
Oh man.
Hell no. No, actually, real shit. I hate mice. I hate fucking mice, dude. I'll fight a fucking bear. Not really, but I will if I had to. But a mouse, I just don't fuck with them, man. When I was little, them shits were in my fucking little grungy ass house running across my feet and shit, and it freaked me the fuck out, and now I'm just like, them shits away from me. Same with rats. They're just big mice. Get them out.
Yeah, yeah. Rats and mice. Gotcha.
Yeah. Fuck them. Fuck them to death.
All right, so if anybody's looking for your music, where can they find you, sir?
You can find everything at stray860.com. That's kind of like just my little hub that'll take you to listen on whatever preferred platform. You can get Instagram, Facebook, whatever the fuck I got, YouTube. It's all on there and shit. But yeah, follow me on my socials. Fucking check out the album Cloudy Alibi and shit if you haven't. And let's see what else. We're gonna be a fucking super show this weekend. So if you're watching and you're gonna be there, come say what up. Fucking see y'all at camp. And we got a whole lot of fucking music on the way. I also just dropped a song like a couple weeks ago. Go check that out. Kill Me in Connecticut.
Yeah.
And also Sky Swamp Orange on YouTube. You can find their music there and some of Stray Novels music there as well.
Yes, sir. And Novel's got a fucking crazy album about to drop that I helped do some writing on and producing on. And shit.
Now, is that going to be a mixture of rap and rock?
I don't know what he's like wanting to kind of put out there, but it's definitely like a hot smorgasbord of like his versatility. You know what I mean? Like I'm
intrigued.
Yeah, like he just dropped a single I think a few months back called Better Than Nothing. That's a little bit more like in the pop punk vein. So if you liked quirky pop punk song, like go check that out. But he's got some super fucking heavy shit on there. Like if you're into like that fucking doom metal ass shit, like you can expect some of that. He's got some like hard trap ass stuff that he's still doing, like screams and shit over. Like his screams are nuts. Like even if you're not into like that kind of like screamy kind of heavy music normally, like dude, you just gotta appreciate this man's range. Like he can do these like crazy high pitched things and then super low. It's wild. But he's got some hip hop, like some just it's like hip hop, it's metal, it's punk, it's just kind of everything
It's
he
novels.
wants it to be. It's novels. It's like the fucking book, baby.
Yeah, I gotta say, you guys, before we get out of here, that you guys pulled the fucking pop punk sound off perfectly with that song with Fun Time guys, and I dare say you guys could probably pull off a whole album of that shit if you really wanted to.
You think people want something like that?
I mean, at least an EP. I bet they would. I would buy it.
Okay. I'll put it in the think tank.
There you go.
I can't write these checks, but you know.
You can get Fams on there to do a track. Whipstick would probably get back on there with you guys. You know, shit.
It'll be a fun time gangbang, baby.
Yeah, McNasty probably do a track. There you go. Talk to him about it at camp. He's a fun
Blink-
guy. We've had him on a couple times.
Blink 187.
That's my buddy,
That's
man.
us.
I've known Chris a long time.
All right, man. We'll let you go. Thanks for being on. And shit, we'll
appreciate
hit
it,
you up
guys.
in the future if you want to jump back on.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for having me, guys. And I hope to see you guys at a show coming up at some point. And
Saturday.
yeah, man. Kill it, baby. See you Saturday. Ba, ba, ba! Super show, baby.
All right. Thanks, man.
All right,
See you-
man. Have a good night, y'all.
Y'all. See you later. So, I don't know what happened to the Harvester guys.
Nobody tells me nothing, man.
You should just talk amongst yourselves. I'll see if I can figure this out. Got it.
So, what's up, buddy? Yeah. So, what's going on?
You know, just living life.
Yeah, yeah. I feel it. I think. I guess. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to Harvester.
I don't know, man.
Think he got lost in the bathroom?
Maybe. He gets stuck on the toilet sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Hello, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is how the show should go.
Yeah. Just us sitting here, fucking staring at the camera.
I like your
It
hoodie.
works. Yeah. It's a. I don't have that fire ass fucking red lining on the inside, but
Yeah.
it's still a damn good hoodie.
Fuck yeah. It keeps you warm.
I had to replace the fucking string because the one that came with it got murdered.
Yeah, I think mine's gone. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, I got a little tool for like putting a new string in and everything. So I'm not worried about strings anymore. If it gets fucked, fuck it.
I can't believe he left us like this.
Yeah, that was very irresponsible.
We got this, Daddy. Don't worry. I figured out what was going on. He was welding and he forgot about the time change.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
So he thought we were going on an hour later. So it's okay. We got this covered. He'll be on in a minute.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
He was baiting, wasn't he?
Neck Pistol, when you gonna get Yavid for us?
I don't know, dude. That would be sick as fuck. Yeah, I've been on this bitch. You kidding me? I'd shit myself.
He would see us and be like, nope. And end it. That would be fucking great. It's a cold way. Okay, so we're gonna just wait a little bit for the harvester to be on, and he's gonna do his sweet giveaway. And in the meantime, you could get your Bad Touch gloves at Bad Touch Supply, and use that promo code Whipstick to get 10% off.
Yeah, savings.
And when the Michigan Misfits get out of their bondage situation, which there might be some hope. We have heard rumblings from their accounts on Facebook. Now, that could be them or it could be their kidnappers. We absolutely don't know yet because all that we've seen is messages. But guarantee and rest assured that they got some sweet jerseys out there. And when their shop's back up, I'm sure they'll have some ready to like put together in the future. Over the summer, I'm sure of it because they got this sweet black and white jersey that they plan on putting out. If you're in that fucking fan club of theirs, you'll know about it, be about it, and stay informed. What's that called? Is it called the Michigan Misfits Secret Fan Club or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, go out there, do your research, and help us get the Michigan Misfits back because our boys are missing. It's because of this hiatus, I swear, that they didn't make it to camp. They're not on the thing for Camp Zool 4. I think that might have something to do with it. The boys in all of Hulu were probably like, we can't depend on them this year if they've been kidnapped.
The Harvester, the latest person on the Hordecast.
Yeah, that's okay. You were busy welding your chastity belt together.
Yeah. So, yeah, not great, I guess. I guess we had the time change. My wife just reminded me. She's like, oh, yeah, time change. I'm in Arizona, so we don't do time change. We have mountain time. So, let's get down to this giveaway, huh?
Oh, you guys stay at the same time?
Yeah, we don't change, brother.
Oh, I didn't know that you guys don't change.
Yeah, that's why I'm late. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna get this up on the big screen so you can see it. No, I'm not cheating.
Yeah, don't be rigging that fucking contest up for that fucking zombag.
Yeah, I don't want to be rigging it.
If he doesn't rig it, how else am I gonna win?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if anybody's seen it, but somebody tried to pretend they were me and hit everybody up and tell them to give them all their credit card information. That will never be a thing from the Harvester. No credit card information ever.
That was the guys that kidnapped the Michigan Misfits. I swear. They're trying
Maybe it was. Oh, man, it's starting to come up on the TV. It's still bright as tits out here, huh?
I want one of those fucking fresh-ass neck pissa fucking zombags.
Yeah, those things are pretty hot. All right.
I want to come all over it. Make it rain.
We have 23 entrances this time, man. There's a lot. As you can see, I'm going to go hit that start button and run back.
Oh, we got Mr. Madrox in the house of Mad Bash Studios. I know he's
You can
been
send me your credit card information.
Yeah.
Who's it going to say? Deacon Riley.
Deacon
You're
Riley.
the winner of the Soundbag giveaway, Deacon.
Well, there you go. Deacon Riley. Zool, the Harvester will probably reach out to you, sir, and you can get your information to him, and we'll make sure this shit happens. Mr.
What I'm
Harvester,
going to do is I'll reach out to Deacon, and then I'll reach out to Legion, and I'll put them two together so he can figure out what he's going to do. The bag will be shipped directly from Legion to him.
There you go.
So that way he can pick whatever's going on there. There's no, I think he was talking about doing some out of the, like some bags that were not existent anymore. I mean, there's a couple that they won't do because they're one-offs, but there's some that were pulled off the site.
Bags.
Yeah. But, Deacon, I will reach out to you. No credit cards. Don't follow those damn links. And I'll tell Legion that you'll be contacting him, and you guys can get together and get that bag shipped out.
There you go.
I got my jersey bootleg.
Yeah, I know yours says number 2 and mine says number 1 on the back. I don't know if anybody can read it. I don't know. I don't want to turn around and knock my desk over. But mine says bootleg dipshit number, and it has the number 1 on the back. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you buy something off the Michigan Misfits, they always do you right.
Yo, random cats.
What up?
Man, I'm sorry you did not win, sir. He said he wanted to pick the bootleg bag when he won. We just did the contest, and we had the winner.
Deacon Riley is the winner.
Yes, Deacon Riley is the winner. I'm sorry, sir. But the
I can't
bootleg,
see this thing.
but the bootleg bag is still up. If you choose to buy one, sir, you can.
I believe there's a bag for the Pissa, and I know there's one for me as well. So if anybody wants a bag, hit up Legion.
Fuck yeah.
Exactly.
Back to the future.
I ain't got no bag.
I wanted to get one done. I've already heard rumors and rumbles about the alley guys getting one done too. So
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if I want one of those.
I ain't heard nothing about that.
I didn't have no time to get ready. I couldn't even throw on my lucha skins.
hey, it's okay, man. He was
Bootleg
on
hit me up and said, "Hey, yo, fuckface, get on here. You got a giveaway to do." And then he was like telling me I was like garbage and stuff.
Something like that.
Look here, I can't afford Pissa and you and bootleg. I know bootleg years and okay, I get that. But hey, you get the whole Hordecast as a fucking bundle for like what? The bags are like what, $60 or something like that after tax.
Yeah, something like that.
At least you're in here. Yeah, he made
Yes,
it.
sir.
He's here. I know
If you look,
questions for Stray, but you know, I think the episode went pretty good, guys.
I'm disappointed in myself. I didn't realize there was a time change. I'm a loser.
Fucking how do clocks work?
I don't know. We're like, we do our own thing, you know, because nobody's
Time is
farming
an
anymore. That we
illusion.
need daylight savings.
We can go on whenever.
Oh man, so guys,
What?
Yeah.
it's gonna get wild, guys, because again, we need to make sure that if you are voting for, is it vice president in the FFA?
No, it's presidency, baby.
Yeah, the full presidency. Vote for Harvester. That's
Fuck
what we're
yeah.
all going to do is vote for the Harvester. We want to make sure that the Harvester gets in there and make sure that everybody gets the faces they're looking for. He's good at that. He's good at that.
Yeah.
He's proven to us. He's proven to me, dude. I'm not even the one looking for a frostbite or a isolator or isotope or whatever dweller mask, but my lady's been looking for one of those for a long time, and this guy's always hitting me up when they're coming around. So, yeah, holy shit!
A vote for the harvesters. A vote for Zooligans. Not
And
really, but yeah,
originality.
I don't know.
Don't forget that. And originality, because the Harvester has put his own shit behind his own gimmick, and it's fucking working, man.
Well,
proud of
just try to be.
everybody
I try to be me and then amp it up to here.
I'm saying I'm proud of everybody here because everybody here has worked hard to do what they do. Alley Guys has been working a long time to be who he is, even before we were even doing
hard.
all
And
this
then the
shit.
Pissa, I mean, he went
I
from
took
being
a
a
nap
child
earlier today.
star on Stand By Me, and here he is now live on the Hordecast.
Yeah.
I'm never letting it go.
Week,
I seen
we
it.
will have- next week I will have a and it's up to you guys. You guys could honestly, if you wanted to, and I don't normally do this or say this, but if you guys even wanted to take the night off, it would be okay if you wanted to, because next week I'm having another group from Peoria, Illinois that I spent a lot of time being around and watching and being involved with. Not fighting for or anything, but members of Left 4 Dead are going to be on, and you guys are all welcome to be here. But I'm just saying, I'm going to roll through this interview. It's going to be a good time because I know a lot about these dudes, and
It's loud as shit out here.
We shall see, because I'll be in Ohio.
I just want to know one thing about them. I want to know what their favorite flavor of roadkill is.
Ooh.
So, I mean, it's up to y'all. Y'all can be here if you want to, but I'm going to fucking do this thing because this is something that I really need to do. And it's important to me because these guys, I looked up to these guys when I was like, you could say it was during the scene era, around the time that metalcore was picking up and all that shit was going on and MySpace was popular. I was into this group, so it was like, y'all had your fucking, Hollywood Undead. I had Left 4 Dead. So that's what's going to be next week. We're going to put that together. Nick Bell, who also is a fellow Juggalo, will be on the show. He's the bassist for Left 4 Dead. Also, he is basically manager. I would say manager of the group. He also put together shows in Illinois. He put together the Twisted show that most people knew in Bloomington that was at the Lafayette Club, which I didn't know he put that together. But he was the one that reached out to Twisted, I guess, and got that put together here in Bloomington for all the Juggalos that got to see that show. So there's a little bit of history for these guys that involved some Juggalo shit. There was a show that was Head PE and ICP in East Peoria, and these guys opened up that show. So, and they played The Gathering. So there's a little bit of all that going on. If you want to tune in next week, we'll be talking with some of the members of Left 4 Dead. Anyways, you guys got anything else to add? Oh, yeah, we talked about your presidency, sir. Neck Pista, congratulations on the new relationship.
Woo!
It's good to see that
Thank you.
you're happy. The lady seems pretty fucking cool. Maybe we can get her on the show in the future, do some talk about some camp.
Yeah, some haunt acting.
Yeah, some haunted action. Actually, since I thought about this before we get off of here, I thought about talking to you guys about this. You guys that plan on getting to camp and going to camp, I was thinking maybe we could relay some kind of show where I could set up a live here from home, and you guys could
Interview with bootleg.
yeah, walking around bullshitting. We'll have a special episode for camp where you guys are walking around, whatever we can get, because I know that the service out there is
Pretty
I get
spotty.
pretty good service.
Oh, you get good service? I can't get. I got Boot Mobile, and it's.
I was running around out there catching fucking Pokemon one year.
You got Boost Mobile. You don't get service anywhere.
Exactly.
Fucking guy.
Bottom of the barrel,
Nah.
sir.
Bootleg's like, oh, I'm Cricket. I got Boost Mobile. Oh.
I got like 5G and shit.
Talk for the first few years of my, I didn't even have a cell phone until 2000. What was it? 2015.
Oof.
My parents said it was the devil.
Don't let anybody think we're slipping. I have more giveaways. Keep your eyes posted.
Hey, this one was as successful as fuck one. And I gotta say, the first one with the mask, that was a good one too. And there's other ones to come. Like you said, man, this is a way for this show to give back to the community that's put up with us for a while. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes,
Harvester,
sir.
we appreciate all your efforts in this, man.
And once again, I will never put a message in your comment and ask you to click on links or go put your credit card shit in for anything.
Exactly.
And I bring that up because, like I said, they literally went down the line, everybody that was in there, and they were like, hey, click on this, you won. It was all on the same post. They told everybody they won. Bogus.
Yeah.
Never going to happen.
Always hit up the homie's original profile if you see more. If you see one that seems kind of fucking weird. Always.
Yeah.
mean,
I was glad.
That didn't have any friends on it, did it?
No, it had 0. It was a real estate account.
Fuck.
Harvester's out here selling houses and shit now, I guess. If you
Well, you
believe
gotta-
that, I got a bridge in Brooklyn.
You'll be working on RVs next in fucking Winnebagos.
I fucking hate Winnebagos and RVs.
Have you ever worked on one?
Yeah, I just worked on one before my mother-in-law went back to the East Coast. She travels all year. She just drives in a loop.
Damn. That must be fun.
Yeah, it is for her. It's not fun for me. She runs shit over. She comes here, I gotta fix everything.
Nice.
Yeah, I just had to weld an exhaust and everything back on it before it left.
But
Then
you're
everybody,
welcome.
she goes to those little stops for RVs and they all want to sell her shit. And she doesn't know what she needs, so then I'm getting phone calls.
Do I need a 20 rock or a 30 rock?
Yeah. People trying to crawl in her windows and have sex. Yeah.
There's some really
Lot
pushy lot
lizards, I think
lizards,
they call
man. Those are some pushy fucking lot lizards.
They're like, come on, dude, you go to bed. We'll come in here, we'll do a half price.
You're already asleep? That's all right. Oh, I'll just take the money out of your wallet. That'll be fine.
See, it's all still bright outside.
See? Yeah, you're used to it being almost dark, aren't you, when you start the show? See?
Yeah.
We threw 'em
Like I
off.
said, it's only just barely 6 o'clock here. Normally, we'd be rolling into the show.
We just
My
try to
time,
keep you
at
on your
least.
toes, dog.
Yeah, now on, you got to remember, we're starting a little bit earlier now.
Yep. I got you, and I got that. I got it.
I had to
Crazy.
call this guy. I had to call this guy up and be like, hey, dude, we're fucking waiting on you to do this fucking giveaway. I told everybody at the beginning we're doing it, so get on here and do it.
I did it, damn
Yeah,
it.
waited like the whole show for you, dude.
Oh, my God.
What the fuck?
Fucking on their thumbs.
That's just waiting.
Fuck,
Well,
man, we
wait
got-
no longer. It was Deacon Riley. Deacon, I can smell you to the camera. You're the winner.
So, did you have any questions for Stray?
Oh, man, just the typical, what's your favorite porta potty? Things like that.
Not the one in the parking lot.
Yeah, not the one in the parking lot. The Harvester, his jersey is actually number 2, and I bet you guys can guess why, huh?
Because you're the shit.
like shit.
He's a shit.
Man,
I'm looking forward to the Misfits coming back if that's really the case.
Yeah.
I miss our boys, man. I miss them
I can't
all.
believe, they're probably having their way with Body Rod. He's supple.
He is the supple boy.
Oh, man, he's sweet.
You can hold on to those dreadlocks like they're the reins of a horse.
Oh, yeah. Hug him from behind.
You better be careful. When he gets back, he's going to be mad at you, Harvest.
Hey, I love the guy, man. I love him.
Long time.
Body Rot may have this rough exterior, but inside he's like he said, very supple.
Supple.
Yeah.
He's a
Look at
red
that.
gem, that one.
I think it's weird that he's squishy on the inside. Just saying.
All right, guys. It's been cool. It's been fun and all. But I'm about ready to call it a night. I'll see y'all next week. And don't forget, if you rub your girl's feet, you might get a nasty treat. Little tip for you guys out there that's got a lady. You might not typically rub her feet, but if you give her a quick foot rub.
I've seen your massager. That's not a foot machine, dog.
Hey,
That thing's like.
it's called a massage gun. And
It's called the
for
Hitachi, I think they call that.
Yeah. But I don't use that on her feet. I have to get in there and work my hands. She says, if you don't...
What are you using it for, huh?
All right, that's enough. We ain't going into that.
It sounded like he could have mixed the cake with that son of a bitch.
Either that, or you could sing songs about her titties.
Yeah.
Like my sister does.
It works for me.
It works for him every time. He just has to
Every
talk
time.
about
60% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your man
Something
doesn't
like
matter, sir. Or you could be married like Mr. Dog.
Hey, these days his math is fine.
Once you're married like this guy down here, you ain't have you got that shit on lock. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry no more. That's what I'm trying to achieve. See, I'm trying to achieve this marriage thing, and I ain't got to. Then that's one less thing old bootlegs got to worry about. You know? Yeah.
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 You know,
I'll tell you what.
I already got kids made. I don't have to make no more of those. And whether I take care of them or not doesn't really matter. But it's about how much cocaine I can.
I'll tell you what,
Like,
too.
fuck
If
them
anybody
kids.
hasn't seen Come Get Your Promo Cut, they need to hit that up. I put a little thing down about pickles today. Because there's a heated debate
Well,
about pickles.
Yeah,
And I made some pickles of my own on the video.
Here's watching still. There's like 4 or 5 of you. If you want to fill in on this debate, there's a debate going on, and Come Get Your Promo Cut, the group. Everybody that's in here, that's in the group, if you want to share a link to the group, you can. Come in there and let people know, pickles or cucumbers. Are pickles cucumbers, or once they hit the brine, is everything a fucking pickle?
Everything is a pickle.
Once it hits the brine, it's a pickle.
No. I came to the conclusion that everything is just a pickle.
There you go. That works for me.
Pickle.
That settles the argument. Everything's a pickle.
That's what I'm saying. You watch. Go on there. Watch my video. I showed them how to make pickles.
You don't even have to brine it. It's a fucking pickle already. Everything. Your cell phone that you're holding in your hand right now, it's a fucking pickle.
You go on there and you watch his instructions, the harvester's instructions in the workshop, how to make a fucking pickle, and you'll know. And with that being said, Killa, thanks for hanging out with us. I know originally you'd be working, but you are out on your medical leave. We hope you get better,
Yeah,
sir.
it's a shit show. It's a shit show, man. I don't know what's going on with all that.
Yeah, but we hope you get better, sir. And Neck Pissa, we hope you piss on plenty of fucking necks.
Oh, I will.
The Neck Pissa stream is so strong he can cut through raw steak with it.
That's a pretty strong stream.
Yeah, why do you cut your fucking neck?
I'm getting a little old, so mine's kind of spotty.
He pisses in Morse code.
It's kind of a spray when it breaks up, mist.
It's like you pissing or you fucking sending out an emergency broadcast.
That's what I was thinking when I was doing it just 20 minutes ago.
Help!
Harvester, thanks for jumping on. And I know there's a mix-up. I should have been more clear about things. I should have let you know.
No, it's my fault. I should have been paying attention. I'm so used to no time zone changes here.
And thank you, Bootleg.
Hey, I made sure, man, because we were supposed to do this thing and it was supposed to go off. So we got it done. The next thing will be announced soon. So pay attention to the Harvester's page, because that's where the contests will be springing off at. We'll put them on the Hordecast live page. I'll share them. The Neck Pissa will share them. I'm sure this guy will share them too, and it'll get spread around. But get involved, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Everybody's eligible. I don't care where you live. I'll ship it to you.
He doesn't care if you're in fucking the Netherlands, Jake Juggalo. You hear that?
I don't care.
By the way, I've seen that the Jake Juggalo has been on the StreamYard on Come Get Your Promo Cut. So I'm thinking there's no reason the man behind the professional show could not be on the Hordecast live for the first time on StreamYard. We might have to make
Be a
that
thing.
happen. I mean, I'm saying he does the very first YouTube Juggalo variety show. And if you ain't seen the fucking professional show, you're missing out, because you look up the Jake Juggalo, all one word, on YouTube, and that'll take you to his channel. You'll see people like myself and the Harvester, and I'm sure I think the Neck Pissa was on a Halloween episode of the professional show. There's all of us on there. I mean, there's many more people. So go check out the professional show. It's a really fucking fun trip to, hang out with somebody from the Netherlands. That's a joke. And we all help him out with his show, the professional show.
I heard he's kind of a big deal in Europe or some shit, but
I heard you were a big deal, man. People worship you like you're a god or a deity. And people be out in the fucking fields planting pumpkin seeds, hoping for the Harvester to show up with their torch.
I send my seed everywhere. You seen? I had a bag of it the other day.
Exactly. The Freak's in the house. What up, Freak? Wanna play some Fortnite? I'm about to end this live. We'll play some Fortnite, sir. Anyway, we're going to get out of here. Thanks for everybody showing up. Congratulations to the contest winner,
Deacon Riley.
Deacon Riley. And we'll see you next week on the Hordecast Live.